Oh, it's all over, boy. Whoa, I'm getting some nice crack in there. The football season is I'm cracking good today, Ben. All right, Super Bowl's over. We're moving on. What's going on, everyone? This is Scott Matthews. This show right here is Get the Edge, and we're live at Podcast Junkies here in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. My man Ben Castro and the boys running the show for us today to get us up live at 12. What are we at? 12:08. 12:08. All right. We're a little earlier than normal, but 12:08. I'm joined by my boys, my partners in crime. We're going to talk some Super Bowl, see what was on their mind. I got some numbers on that halftime show. Sure, Teddy will have something to say about that.
Oh, I got a lot to say about that halftime show, and it's not going to be what you think.
All right.
It's not going to be what you think.
We're going to jump in. Let me introduce my man, the one and only CEO of TK Wins. Who better than TK in the house?
Yeah, man. Fun watching the Super Bowl. I guess we're going to talk about it in a little bit here. But
yeah,
had a nice winner with
Did you
Seattle.
enjoy it, T?
I enjoyed it because I had the winner, man. Seattle money line, Seattle minus the points.
You left the points on the table, and you got the job done finally.
I brought it
right?
down to 3, but I still won both bets. So it was a good weekend for me in the Super
All right,
Bowl.
we'll talk about it in a minute. Here he is, fresh as a daisy, right here live in the studio. My man, I'm going to call him TB. I know he can't stand it. TB, but you guys got to call him Mr. Teddy Brooks in the house. What's up, Teddy?
Daisy, that's my dog's name. That was pretty cool. No, I'm fired up. I think, it was the game itself was pretty bad. I think it was a pretty bad, especially
Teddy, I got to say, for me personally, probably one of the worst, boringest games I've seen in a long-ass time.
And especially after how this was a very entertaining NFL season. A lot of really good NFL games, great matchups, and then we get to the Super Bowl, and it's just a snooze fest. So it's definitely a little bit disappointing. But, guys, grab your pens and paper. We're going to recap the Super Bowl first, but then we're going to dig in to some really good stuff for basketball. So
yeah, a lot of good stuff going on.
How about the fact no hockey till the 22nd? That stinks.
Yeah, that kind of messes my mojo up because I was
too.
playing hockey and I was doing really well for my players with it, and now we got to wait, 2.5 weeks now?
The 22nd. It starts again. The regular season restarts.
22nd or 25th?
22nd.
All right.
We got Olympic hockey.
Yeah.
It's been fun to watch. Women's
That's tough,
is
though.
pretty good.
Yeah, are we betting on it though?
Yeah.
They got lines.
TK is.
Do they?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're crazy numbers, though.
I
How
have to look
about
at that.
U.S. yesterday? 5-0 shutout.
Women?
No, the men.
Oh, the men?
They blew out Canada.
Yeah, Canada. I was looking at those teams. Canada's team is stacked. Boy.
Yeah, and the
Stacked.
U.S. blew them out 5-0.
Yeah.
Anyways,
The Kachuk
T,
brothers.
well, what was your take on this Super Bowl overall as far as the game? I thought New England was totally outclassed on both sides of the ball. I mean, their defense was good, but, even Seattle's was better. Their offense was nothing. Seattle's was a hell of a lot better. What was your take?
I think, what's his name, May, he probably had a big chiropractor appointment the next morning, man, because he was on his back the whole game, man.
Yeah.
He couldn't do nothing.
Deer in the headlights, I call it.
One shocker in that game, I'm surprised Darnold didn't throw an interception. He was pretty close a few times, and then throwing this.
Yeah, he forced a few. But, let me tell you something. And when it came down to it, the better team won, no doubt about it. Totally outplayed, totally outcoached. That was my take on it. Between you and me, I think the best thing, and Ben just brought it up to me, I wouldn't even remind, the best thing of that game, I think the best thing that happened was the Gatorade on the coach. That was probably the best thing I ever seen, a full Gatorade right smack in his face.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Oh, yeah, at the end.
I was falling asleep.
They nailed the toss. Believe it wasn't like all over the place. I mean, right at him and soaked them.
And Ben
big
picked
time.
that on the show.
But,
He picked yellow?
Yeah, he picked yellow.
Good job, Ben.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what was your take over the whole thing? I mean, the halftime, the game.
So I was actually very,
got the ratings, in the halftime.
I was very pleasantly surprised with the halftime show. I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic. Here's the problem. People on social media, he's going to do anti-ice. Oh, he's going to wear a dress. He didn't do any of that. Mm-hmm. It was a nice, fun halftime show, and I'm still seeing people online talk crap about it, and I lean way right, for those of you who don't know, but that the people on the right side of the aisle, the conservatives, they're talking about that halftime show like it was the worst halftime show ever, and I've seen way worse. I've seen way worse.
Sure.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was entertaining. I didn't know what the hell he was saying, but I thought it was fun, and I thought that Kid Rock thing that they did where you had to change the channel and go watch Kid Rock, that was so damn stupid. Right. I mean, that was just a pathetic look by Turning Point USA and the Daily Wire, who make me absolutely sick now at this point because of what they've turned into over the last few months. But yeah, I thought the halftime show was fine.
All right.
The production, I would give an A+. I mean,
just got the numbers on it. 4th highest rated Super Bowl halftime show of all time.
yeah, and it was a smart business move for the
Wasn't
NFL.
that bad as everyone thought.
No, it was great. The production, I've never seen production like, look at the Kendrick Lamar halftime show from last year. That was terrible. That might have been one of the worst halftime
That was
shows.
the highest rated one of all.
I thought it was awful.
It was one of the lowest bet Super Bowls in history in Las Vegas and through the United States since legalized games.
This
like
one?
them. Lowest bet. Lowest volume bet.
Well, I'll tell you what, TK, this Super Bowl,
We're cracking
for
today.
people that say the NFL rigs things for theater and all that crap, this Super Bowl proved that none of this shit's rigged. And here's why. If that's what they rigged,
Yeah, they rigged the nasty.
They rigged garbage, you know. People say, "Oh, they set it up so it's going to be entertaining." No. Come on, guys. I think if anything, that Super Bowl right there proved that this shit is not rigged.
Yeah. No, you can't set up something that nasty because New England didn't even show up basically till I guess the 4th quarter. I mean, on offense, their offense was just so bad, and they were doing things like play calling was ridiculous, just a lot of stuff, and punting the ball on 4th and 1, a couple of 4th and 1, 4th and 2. They didn't even want to go for it. It just seemed like they were just caught up in the moment. But again, congrats to Seattle. They did the job. Sam Darnold, wow, what a turnaround. Talk about a turnaround. That's probably one of the best turnarounds in a long, long time from where he came from to where he is right now. He played on his 5th team, and now he finally he takes Seattle and wins the Super Bowl.
Imagine being the Minnesota Vikings right now.
And Seattle loses their offensive coordinator, too, but they're still open up as a 9-1 favorite. Them and the Rams are 2 favorites to win the Super Bowl.
He's going to be a head coach, right?
I've teed up
Yeah.
someplace.
What's his name?
I forgot. I saw the
Is
interview the other day.
it Kubiak? Clint Kubiak?
Frank, I think it was, right? Kubiak, the son of Gary Kubiak.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, football's over. God, unbelievable. The whole friggin' year is just gone. College gone, NFL gone. But you know what? One of the best times of the year is knocking on the door, guys. March Madness, college baskets, the NBA. We're going to talk about that. NBA's going all-star break this week. I got some ideas on some teams to look for in the second half of the season and things like that. So I think we should jump into some basketball, man. I think we had enough with the football. College hoops has been exciting. They had a couple of great games this week already. Kansas knocked off the number 1 team in the country, Arizona, the other night, without one of their best players in the country playing for them. And that place, I didn't even know. Bill Self is the head coach of Kansas. He has never lost at home on a big Monday when he plays at home on big Monday in the conference game. Never lost.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that stat.
Yeah, that Kansas team.
I'm surprised you didn't have that.
That Kansas team's nasty, boy. Watch out for that Kansas team, man.
Yeah, they're playing well. They're playing well right now. Well, what's going on? We got some games, guys. I think it's time we're going to probably jump into some college. You got some college hoops tonight, too, or what?
Yeah, college hoops. BYU finally got a win last night, man. They've been playing ice cold. They got a win last night there in college basketball.
Yeah,
they started off with a big bang. For the beginning of the year, they just fell off a little bit.
Another crazy game. I don't know if you guys were involved in it or not, but that Purdue-Nebraska game, Purdue was like outclassing them the whole entire way.
I had the loser in that game.
I had Purdue in that game last night as my high roller selection. That worked out, but blew a 12-point lead. I mean, they were up as many as 17, 19 throughout the whole game, and blew the lead and had to go to overtime, and they got the job done. I couldn't believe how they just fell asleep when they had a lead like that throughout the whole entire game. But a lot of good things coming up right now when it comes to basketball season, and I love college hoops. Your favorite's college hoops?
I love college hoops and MLB baseball, which will be coming around the corner here in a few weeks.
Got about a month, right?
Yeah,
March 26th?
Yeah, pitchers are going to start reporting soon, pitchers and catchers. So, college baseball started as well. I don't bet that, but that started as well the other day.
All right. Well,
do you know anyone? Do you guys know anyone that bets college baseball?
No, not a soul.
The coach did it.
I've never heard of anyone betting college baseball before.
No,
it's pretty interesting.
No, I'm not. Why? So you got people interested?
No,
Any guys out there in the audience? Let us know if you've.
Does anyone out there bet college baseball?
Yeah, not looking for picks from us, but just in general that you guys do it. All right, I want to get into it tonight because NBA, we got only one. I think tomorrow's the last day, right? And then they break. for the All-Star game. What's the deal with the Lakers, man, right now? I mean, it's kind of crazy. They got LeBron was out last night. Luka was out. Austin Reeves was out. They ran into a buzzsaw. This San Antonio team is the real deal Holyfield, I believe. Victor Wembanyama, he scored 25 points in the first quarter of that game, and they just blew them out. What's the deal with the Lakers, man? They got all these guys banged up.
Well, what are you going to do if your top three guys are hurt? What do you expect?
You see them going anywhere though?
They're doing what they're doing now. They're giving them rest, man, right before the All-Star break. But they get an extra week off now to rest.
Yeah, but there's no rest. They're injured. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, no, if they're not healthy, no, I don't see any team going anywhere with their top three players injured. Even though LeBron's, he's getting up there in years.
Yeah,
but it's like the same thing with OKC right now with SGA being out. That's actually I'm going against them in my play today. I'll go over that in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, listen, when these teams have, especially a team like OKC, with OKC, you got a team. They started off like barn burners. They were just crushing teams, covering spreads, and now they're 26 and 27 against the spread. They're not even really covering spreads that heavy, and they've been on a big slide lately. So, yeah, I mean, injuries matter, especially in the NBA when you have
they lost
5 starters.
Games now.
Yeah.
They only had one loss, I think, for a while there.
Yeah.
Shea's out tonight. They're making them 7.5 against the hot Phoenix team in Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm on that. That's my play. That's my free play of the day is Phoenix Suns. I mean, this Phoenix Suns team, they are 32 and 18 against the spread. They're covering spreads like nobody's business.
Yep.
They're red hot. They already beat OKC. Let's not forget about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they were 10-point dogs in that game in OKC, and they went there and beat them. So yeah, I think they can. I think they definitely keep this one close. I think when you have a good team like OKC, the odds makers are going to keep giving them that respect, and you got to take advantage of that because I definitely think that's an inflated line.
All right, sounds good. What about NBA? Anything on your mind, TK?
Well, I'm happy I had OKC the other night. They were -7, win by 9, so I was happy with OKC. And then they're playing the Suns, like you said, tonight, big favorite. I'd probably go with the OKC in that one, but we'll give out picks in a little bit. But the NBA, man, if you're
I'm asking you.
Oh, I'm talking about the future games here. Who you liking in the second half?
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, tonight, I got one play going in the NBA. It's going to be a private play for me tonight, Portland, Minnesota. I'm going to give away some college here when we get to the college basketball. But NBA, man, Detroit's looking pretty good this year for the Pistons.
Pistons are looking fantastic. How about Jason Tatum, man? He's looking to come back early. You hear about that? He's practicing now. He might make it back in the lineup in the next short period of time. I don't know if that's a good move for the Celtics because I'll tell you what.
They're glued. They're glued right now.
The Celtics are playing excellent basketball. Losing a superstar like that. Look what happened to Indiana. Totally the opposite. They lose Halliburton.
They're the worst team in the league now.
Right. They
14 and 40.
Yeah. And look what the Celtics are doing. They're 17 games.
Now, listen, it really makes you wonder.
15 games over.
Let me ask you guys a question because you guys are a little bit more in the NBA than I am. If Halliburton isn't hurt, if he didn't get hurt at the end of the season last season and he was playing, do you think there's still? I mean,
well, he got hurt in the game 6 of the
finals. I know. I'm saying so. If Halliburton was playing this year, where do you think that team is? A team that went to the NBA Finals. They went from the NBA Finals. Is it really just one player, or do you think it's more than that?
Well,
I think it's more the team.
Do you think they'd be
the camaraderie of how they play around each other? But at the end of the day, I mean, he's a super. On the edge of superstardom, as they say in the NBA. I mean, the guy carried that team. They got some good players, but, he makes that team at the end of the day, I think.
So, I mean...
I don't know if they'd be, huge. Their numbers would be they'd be like 40 and 14 or something instead of 14 and 40.
That's what I'm saying. Would they be 50-50?
But they'd definitely be better than where they're at.
Would they be? They'd probably be in the playoffs at Hunt. They'd be in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, I think they'd be in the top 8. No doubt about it.
It's crazy what one missing player can do for a college or for an NBA team.
Well, here's a team that has a player and they can't do nothing. New Orleans Pelicans, man. That guy, he's a big since he's come out of college.
Zion?
He hasn't done anything since he really came out of college.
He's a beast, though. I don't know what happened to that
big
guy.
Boy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that
I think he got involved with all the OnlyFans girls, man, and it ruined his career.
He might not have the love for the game. Some guys just love the game more than others. And once they get paid, you got to remember, these guys have been working their whole lives on the same thing. So they get paid, and maybe they want to see some other parts of life now.
Yeah.
It's the guys that are obsessed, the Tom Brady's, the the Michael Jordans,
yeah,
even LeBron. You know,
generation.
Love him or hate LeBron, the guy's obsessed with basketball. He loves the game of basketball. You know what I mean? Love or hate his style, love or hate him, he is obsessed. You got to give that to him. He's really focused on his craft.
All right, guys, you got a nice matchup tonight in the NBA. I don't know if you guys even looked at it, or you might Knicks and Philly tonight. What's your thoughts? Anybody playing that game? Is that a
I didn't give it out. I mean, I'll give a lean out on that. I'd probably go with the Sixers.
Come on, T. Let's go.
I got college here tonight. I've been playing the week before the All-Star break. I mean, I tried to stay away from the NBA because, you know, a lot of the guys are resting in the NBA.
I don't think anybody's resting. But
a lot of guys are out. If you've been watching the games all week, they've been sitting a lot of players and a lot of NBA teams here. Look what happened last night in the game last night, too. The line jumped up big time.
What game?
I got it on the ticker here, but the line moved. The other night went from 3. The line was -3,
that's
went to
because
+3.
guys were out.
But they weren't injured. They went out for rest, and they're not even going to be playing.
All right.
No, I know where TK's coming from. It's like the same thing in baseball. That week before the All-Star break and that week or two after the All-Star break, it's hard to get it right those couple weeks for me at least.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I definitely I'm actually agreeing with TK on this one. The only thing that worries me is that Embiid's out. So like
it's game time.
Okay.
GTD.
Game time decision. There you go.
They got blown out the other night without him.
Now for the Knicks, OG's out, Miles McBride's out. So both teams are going to have some injuries, but I was leaning with TK on that pick, 76ers.
He picked it? I didn't think
TK said he likes,
give a lean.
Yeah, he gave a lean also. I'm just saying, you know, if the Knicks are on the road, I'm going against them. Until they prove me otherwise, I'm going against them on the road. I've been saying this for weeks in here. It turns out to be correct more often than not, so that's going to be my move.
All right, excellent. And as I was saying before, Jason Tatum is, like I said, he's been practicing. He's maybe looking to make it a go in the near future, a lot sooner than people thought. They thought he'd be out this whole entire year. I don't know. Is that a good thing, though, when the Celtics are playing this well and all of a sudden they bring one of their superstars back in the lineup who hasn't really played game condition?
Yeah, because you want to do it now so that by the time the playoffs get here, by the time the playoffs get here, they're glued and they're ready to go.
Yeah, that's true. How about Miami Heat tonight playing New Orleans? You were just talking about the Pelicans with Zion being nothing.
Yeah, Miami played a game the other
night.
They're
a dog, Miami, in that game.
Miami? They had a 1.5-point underdogs in this game. Well, they had a game the other night. I think they blew a double-digit lead, and they haven't been playing good basketball. Even the coach said...
you don't like them?
I wouldn't touch this game here tonight, man. That New Orleans team's just too bad. Miami's playing too bad as well.
All right.
I would stay away from that game tonight.
How about the Charlotte Hornets team? They lost to the Detroit after winning 9 in a row. Now they're 4.5 at home against the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they should have lost to Detroit. Detroit's a much better team.
Well, they fought them. They came back.
Exactly, and Charlotte's been covering spreads, so
4.5 at home. You don't see Charlotte usually, favorite that often.
You got to, and that's something I actually wanted to talk about on the show today, Scotty, and this applies to college and pro basketball. You got a lot of these teams that cover spreads, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people look at their against the spread record. But when you're looking at an against the spread record, you got to dig a little bit deeper. Like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Stephen F. Austin, one of the best college basketball teams against the spread this year. I think they're ranked second. SFA. Here's the thing about them. Most of those spreads, they're either small dogs or small favorites.
Right.
Then Monday, I believe it was, they're favored by 14 or 15 points. Yes, they're covering almost every spread this year, but they haven't covered a spread that big this year. Mm-hmm. So I looked at that game. A couple of guys in my office liked it. I looked at that game, and I'm like, you know what? Stephen F. Austin, great against the spread, but I'm not rolling with them when that spread's that big, when they haven't proven that they can cover that type of spread. So this Hornets team, they've been dogs a lot. They're covering a lot of spreads as dogs.
Yeah.
Now they're going to start getting respect from the odds makers. Got to be careful because now they're going to start getting inflated points, and they might not cover those ones. So you got to watch out for that, guys.
I'll tell you a team you got to watch. You start looking at a little stronger and stronger, and they're playing really well right now. And they were great last year, but this year they weren't, obviously they didn't play at the level. They had some injuries. Cleveland Cavaliers, guys, they're sneaky right now. They're sneaky good. They got Harden now to go along with Mitchell. I mean, plus their key players around them. They won 9 out of 10, 4 in a row. Went into Denver the other night, scratched and clawed, somehow pulled that game off. I don't even know how they did it. I had that game. I couldn't believe I got the job done and won it. But this Cleveland Cavalier, they're a big favorite tonight, 15.5 against Washington, but Washington's half of them at best. So Cleveland could actually go and, blow them out if they really wanted to, I would think. But, you got to watch certain teams right now, how they're performing. They made some trades, how they gel, obviously, with the new players in. And Cleveland right now has been winning, and you got to look at them. You got to respect what they're doing right now. And what other play?
They're 17-point favorites, man, playing the Wizards. That's a big number. I've never
15
seen.
and a half.
I never seen it's up to 17 right now. Cleveland against Washington.
Okay.
Opened at 18, went down a little bit, but I never seen so many double-digit favorites in NBA basketball in the last 2 years. I mean,
what do you think's the cause for that, T?
I couldn't even tell you, man. It's crazy. Double digits, almost.
Come on, T. Answer the question.
I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I mean,
the other stat, man.
Other teams are shit. I don't know.
You want to talk about a big line tonight in college hoops? I've been looking at. You got this Pepperdine St. Mary's game.
Oh, St. Mary's is good though.
25-point favorite. It already dropped to 23.5.
Yeah.
Telling you what, boys, I like Pepper
Gonzaga.
Yeah, Gonzaga was 22 last Wednesday, and they lost to that team.
Yeah, I like Pepperdine in this for simple fact that this is going to be a slow-paced game, and in order to cover a big spread like this in a 40-minute college basketball game, you have to have a fast-paced team. St. Mary's ranks 316th in possessions per game.
Yeah.
Pepperdine struggles with turnovers, but when
defense could shut them down.
That's absolutely correct. But when you rank 316th in possessions per game, you're a slow team, and you gotta. And then also Pepperdine gives up the 14th fewest fouls in college basketball.
So you liking Pepperdine? What's
I
the
like.
deal?
Oh yeah, I like Pepperdine. I like them. The line.
Rating it?
The line opened at 25. It dropped down to 23.5. I would put Pepperdine. I would move it. I would do the Scotty Matthews special here. No, I would just take a half a point back up to 24. I don't see the need to buy. Do you buy big points when spreads are big like this? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like Toys R Us.
Sharp.
I keep buying. Man.
Yeah, look at this. So the favorite in that
Toys
game
R Us.
dominated.
Going shopping.
Favorite in that game is an 8-1.
When you buy stock, you're looking to get the right price.
You are.
Stock,
You're
right?
you're looking to get the right
I look
price.
at these
You want to get priced in. But yeah, I'm on Pepperdine in this game plus 24. Three star, nothing crazy.
All right. There you go. I'm looking at the college board tonight. One game, I don't know. This matchup doesn't even look like a matchup. Iowa and Maryland. Gotta be honest with you, I think Iowa's going to blow this team right out of the stadium. They're a 10.5-point favorite. I'd buy it down to 8.5 right now.
What time is that game?
6 o'clock.
Okay.
I think Iowa's got a big shot in this game to destroy them. It's just I don't like the way Maryland's playing right now, and I like the movement of Iowa. Like I said, I look for certain teams that are on the move and groove. Well, here's a team that's won 6 in a row. I think they dominate a game like this. I don't like the way Maryland's playing. If they're making them 10.5 on the road in a spot like Maryland, because Maryland does get respect at home, even though they don't have a great record, I'll bring it down to 8.5. I like that play. 3 units, 1 to 5. I'm rating it a 3. T?
I'm giving out one game for y'all out there as well.
That's it. One game the whole day.
One game. I got a couple other games, but I'm going to give out one here today. Furman against Mercer here tonight. It's one of those weird matchups here today. Mercer's 2.5, 150, 1.5. I'm going to jump on Furman in this one. I like them, man. They're 8-1 last night against us, straight up on the road when they play Mercer. Mercer, they've been playing cold against the spread. They've been playing good at home, but they're only 1-4 last 5 against the spread. I'll take the points here tonight. I'm going to take Furman on the road plus the points here.
Mercer was one of Mercer.
What are you rating it? Excuse me.
It's 3 stars.
Listen to this, T. Mercer, even though they've lost 4 of their last 5 games against the spread, they're still 16-6 against the spread, and they're number 5 in the nation against the spread. But yeah, they have been on slide. I mean,
I'm showing that game 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah. Hey, what about this matchup, Teddy? Any, you're a South Florida guy. Florida and Georgia. Anything interesting?
I haven't
They
even
make a Florida huge number at Georgia.
I have not even looked at that game, Scotty. I haven't even dug anything into it at all. But I'll look in it
They
right
both have
now.
the same record.
If you give me a second, let me check my numbers here. Florida, Georgia. Georgia, 9.5-point favorite. Florida, 9.5-point favorite on the road.
Yeah.
Both have the same record.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a big spread.
That comment you made about inflated teams, this is a team that's getting inflated right now, the Gators, because of the way they've been winning on certain matchups and beating teams pretty handily, because there's really no rhyme or reason that they should be 9.5 on the road against Georgia.
Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers here. I think they should be a 5, 6, 7-point favorite here. I agree with you, Scotty.
Maybe not even that on the normal, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is an inflated line.
They are playing. They are a stronger of the two probably teams, but 9.5.
Oh, definitely is.
No respect on that number.
But I think what they're also giving. Wow. I saw another game I like here, but I'll get to that in a second. That's actually going to be for my private clients. I got to keep that tight to the hip. But no, I agree with you.
Come on, Teddy, let it out.
No, I agree with you. I like Georgia at home here. Keep it close.
Okay.
I think the name, Georgia's name holds major weight in college football and basketball, not so much. The Gators, their name holds some weight in college.
Just in college sports in general.
But in college basketball, I mean, they've won multiple national championships. So yeah, I think it could be a nice little close game upset spot here for Georgia, keeping it tight. 9.5's a lot.
Yeah. I'm not touching that one, but I just think it's not. They're not respecting Georgia. Obviously, 17-6, 17-6. Georgia's played some good, solid games against some good opponents. Florida too. Obviously, they're giving a lot of respect to Florida in that game, but I don't know if they're giving them way too much respect. But one game I think is another free play I'm going to put out at college bet. I think Tulsa's going to blow out UAB.
Love it.
They blew them out last time. I had them. They beat them pretty handily. They were winning and controlling that game. The only thing, 9.5. I mean, I'm going to bring it down to 7.5. Doing what Scotty M loves to do best. 7.5. I bring that line down. I think Tulsa's going to win by double digits somehow, some way.
Are they home or on the road?
No, they're home.
Yeah, they're 9-2 against the spread at home, Scotty.
Yeah,
good pick. 20, I agree with you there.
We'll see. We'll see what tonight brings.
20, I'm saying good pick now.
No, I got you. 20-4 and UAB. The last time they played each other, which was recent, Tulsa destroyed them. I had that game. It was a pick. They were plus 1.5 actually, and they won by 22 outright. And that was about 2 weeks ago exactly, a little over 2.5 weeks ago. They won 99-77. They almost scored 100 points. So they were shooting and popping and dropping all over the place against UAB. I think they blow them out tonight again. I think this is about at least a 13 to 18 point win, if not more. So 3 out of I'm rating this a 3 out of 5 as well on as far as units free play. So, guys, remember, I just gave you a couple of free plays. And I want you to understand one thing, and you guys could comment if you want after. These are not games to go out and bet heavy money on, guys. I want you to understand that. These are more entertaining games. These are games done by basically, the numbers and the things that we look at and the angles I look at to get these plays to where I think they make sense. So these, again, 1 to 5. I'm telling you, if you're a $100 player, you want to bet like $50, $60. Do not go out and bet hundreds of dollars because I get guys reaching out. They say, "Oh man, that free play you gave killed us."
Yeah,
How can you kill me?
Yeah,
I told you these plays are not.
I was just going to get into the story. I had to block a couple people. So one guy, he
loves jumping on that.
He signed up because you got to understand, guys,
the nature of the beast.
You guys watching this, and a good chunk of our followers are great guys, great people, girls too, great guys and girls. But there's a chunk. It could be 30, 40, 50, 60%. I don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. There's a chunk of people that follow us that are absolute fucking morons. Let's be honest here. Wow. They're absolute morons.
That's coming from Teddy.
So, and I'm not speaking for Scotty and T here, but here's the thing. We had a guy, he messaged us,
he woke T up.
I got a good one,
your guarantee free pick lost. I said, number one, I don't use the word guarantee ever. Number two, it's a free pick. Number three, have you seen the last 50 free picks we put out? In 2026, we're 65% on free picks, and you're focused on one loser, you fucking moron. That's what I got to say.
Tell me how you feel.
I agree with you. How do you feel? I'm fired up. As much as I love what we do and I love what I do, there's people out there that are just so thick-headed. It's like, how do these human beings get through life?
Well, you got to do a separate video for them.
I will, and I got to
do it for the morons and then the real good people video.
I have another one. You would love this, Scotty. Guy was complaining to me yesterday because I had them buy, Or it might have been the day before because I had him by 1.5 points on the free play.
Okay.
He was bitching and complaining. Where do you see these lines? I don't see that line anywhere. Yeah, it's called moving the frickin' line.
Right.
I'm trying not to curse anymore. There we go.
Yeah, no, you guys.
This green tea's got me fired up.
Guys, really important, seriously. When I put out these videos, and I'll speak for me again, I tell guys to adjust the line to that number. So I'm making it very clear. If you leave it at the other number and the game drops in between that, that's on you. Because I'm making it real clear. Like even tonight, if you watch my videos, get the line I tell you to get. That's the number I like. If you don't want to do it because you're scared to lay the extra juice, that's on you. But I think over the long haul, what you see in my numbers doing, I don't think it really matters, that extra juice, because the winning around it has been tremendous.
Right, especially if you're picking one game a night. Now, if you're betting 10 games a night, you can't move lines like that. It's not going to work, guys.
I don't see that. I can see buying up to an even number, but I can't see buying a point and a half. You're buying a point and a half.
Well, that's up to you.
I want to see the reasoning behind it. So you're saying your number is this number. Let's try to figure this out. Say that you got the game.
Nothing to figure out.
There's lines 3. Let's just figure this out. Lines 3. You're buying it up to 4.5, whatever you're putting up to.
5.
So you're 5. So you're moving at 2 points. Why would you take the other side? You're saying the edge is basically on the other side.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm making my side more stronger.
So, but if your number's a certain number and you're buying up to 5, so if you could take the other side, but
It has nothing to do with the other. Has nothing to do with the other side.
I'm looking at mathematics.
I'll give you a perfect example, T. Last night,
Totally disagree.
George Washington, they opened up at -3.5.
How about Purdue last night?
They moved all the way from -3.5 to -6. Okay, I said, hey, get this thing at -3.5, right? Some guy said, well, it's at 6 now. I said, okay, move it to -4.5.
Well, I can see that on the line move. If the line opened at 3.5 versus 6,
so that's when I move. That's when I move the line.
But if the line is at 3.5 and opens at 3.5 and it stays at 3.5 and you're buying it up to 5, what's the?
I'm
edge?
with you on that.
It doesn't make sense.
So I'm trying to
I can
get
see
it.
when the line moves.
64 and 25, it makes sense.
Yeah, but if you bet the other side on some of those, when you won by a point and a half, the
That's not
record
true.
could be different.
No,
I'm trying to get it back to the original line.
I'm just saying you're trying to get the original line. If you like a game at a number, and you're going to play that number, I understand what you're saying there. But if the line's 3 and you liked it at 3 and it goes to 5.5, buy it back down to 3. But I can't see if you like a number on a certain number. Buying it up.
Well, not every
What's the
game.
difference going down on the number?
What do you think? A lot of my games aren't moving.
We got a
No,
question,
but I'm
guys.
just saying if they're moving.
course they're moving.
OPP, Providence versus Seton Hall.
Oh God, yeah. Providence has won their last couple of games in a row. They've been had a terrible season. Seton Hall's been off of late. That's a tough game, and they're making it only 4.5.
Seton Hall 2-2 in their last 4 against the spread, but Seton Hall's 17-6 against the spread for the year.
Yeah, but you got to throw records out the window with teams like this.
Why? Because it's like a rivalry type game.
It's a Big East conference.
Yeah.
I mean, Providence is, they're
No,
11 and 13. I mean, they've won their last 2 in a row. They're 3 and 7 in the last 10. But Seton Hall's not playing good basketball right now, and they're only 4.5. That's a weak number at home. That game should have been 6.5 in my mind.
So you like Providence?
That's something I do that maybe you guys aren't. I already have a number in my mind when I'm going after my game.
So you like Providence?
No, I didn't say I like it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, in my mind, that game's 6.5 if it's normal.
So what are you doing here?
4.5.
OPP wants to know.
I didn't do anything on this.
No,
game.
what would you do? He's asking.
I
the
go
question.
Providence. I take the points.
All right, yeah, I would roll.
Why does he like that? I'm just curious. OPP, why that game? Out of all the games out there tonight, and there's some
Probably on
really
ESPN.
good stuff.
Right, because it's like a classic.
No,
it's
every
a,
game's on TV now.
It's a classic matchup. Providence, Seton
No,
Hall.
it's not.
It's a classic college basketball matchup, Scotty.
Is it?
They're two. Seton Hall and Providence are
Is it
two.
more classic than UConn and Butler? Is it more classic than Alabama and whoever they're playing?
Yeah, I'll say yes. These Big East college basketball schools, they have a lot of history, but maybe not UConn.
Oh, I love Big East. Don't get me
maybe
wrong.
not UConn Butler, but I think definitely
Creighton DePaul.
that's
Big
another
East.
classic college basketball matchup. These Big East college basketball teams, they're classic college basketball teams. When I say classic college basketball teams, they're teams you're not going to be watching college football
Yeah, no,
anytime soon.
they're known teams.
Yeah.
I get it.
But I like Seton Hall here.
You like Seton Hall?
Yeah.
You like them at home? Let's see something here. I mean, I'm just curious. Who does he like, by the way? He's asking us. Do you?
He's just asking.
No, but does he ask him? Does he like something in that game?
I'll ask him.
The only problem, Providence sucks on the road. 1 and 6 on the road. The other side's 10 and 3 at home. But they're both playing bad basketball right now. 4-6 the last 10 for Seton Hall, 3-7 the last 10 for Providence. Providence has won their last 2. The other side's lost their last 2. So I think anything goes in a game like this.
The underdog 6-1 their last 7 against the spread. Their own team 6-1 the last 7 against the spread too. On a couple of trends out there.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm looking at.
I'd probably take the dog as like a 2-unit play if I was going to take. If someone said, "Hey, Scotty, I'm going to put a gun to their head if you don't tell me who you like in this game," I would probably play a very, very light play on Providence, and I'd go to 6.5, the number that I believe it should be at. That's the difference. The number I believe this game should have been at the beginning.
So if you're saying the line was 6.5 and the line's only 4, your edge would be on the other team, wouldn't it?
No, it's not. I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I see where both of you are coming from.
If I'm picking my team, why is there an edge on the
security.
other team?
The way I look at it is
Exactly.
security.
I'm just thinking if your number is 6.5 and the line's 4, you got 2-point edge.
I'll give you a perfect example.
It's not
I'm
an
looking
edge.
at my numbers a different way.
You carry a gun most of the time, right, TK?
Yep.
Have you ever had to use it?
No, never.
But you carry it every day, right?
Yeah.
That's security.
Right.
That's security. That's the way I. That's the way.
here's an
now,
exa-
a
I'll
lot of
give you
people
an
Get into
disagree.
that conversation.
Well, because that's what I compare buying points to. I compare buying points to carrying a gun.
All right.
You don't necessarily need it, but you want it
But it's there.
in case you need it. It's there.
Right.
That's the way I look at buying points.
All right, good.
Real quick, I just wanted to go over one thing in college hoops, really quick. So
Gave a
what
lot
I
of plays there.
what I love about this time of year is you can take two teams that are playing each other.
Right.
And then you can look at their last 10 games each, and chances are, out of their last 10 games, they've played 5 or 6 of the same teams in the last 10 games.
Yeah, that's what
and
makes
those
conference play.
And that conference play, I think it's like taking candy from a baby. I love it. I love this time of year for that simple reason, because you can look at these numbers and you have so much more to work with. Hey, like for instance, let's just go with OPP's game. Seton Hall, who are they playing?
Providence.
Seton Hall, Providence, right? So take a look at the Seton Hall, Providence game, and let's see who they both played in the past.
Yeah, but you can't compare that. I mean,
you can.
Not really.
Absolutely.
But how can you say, oh they won against them, but they lost against
Yeah,
them? But
I do that all the
this
time.
team-
You can absolutely compare that, Scotty. Why not? Why can't you compare
Because
that?
back then they could have been playing hotter than they're playing right now currently. There's a lot of variables.
Yeah, but it's all over the last couple of weeks. It's not like it was.
Yeah.
It's not like it was in
No,
November.
I get the reason.
What do you think about that, T?
Yeah, they really haven't played the same teams as Providence. I'm looking. Providence played DePaul. Seton Hall hasn't played DePaul. Seton Hall lost to DePaul.
There you go.
Yeah.
What Providence do
I had
against
DePaul.
DePaul?
Providence.
Probably beat them. They probably did.
Yeah, Providence crushed them.
See?
Beat them by 18.
There you go.
There you
I
go.
think you had that in the game that night. You don't even remember.
I can't
think
have
you-
so many games.
So stuff like that makes you take a second look, I would think, right? I mean,
Providence beat
Well-
Butler by 10.
Yeah. Like I said, the game, in my opinion, should be 6.5. That's a number in my head. 4.5, I think they're saying that the dog's alive.
like just real quick.
He's saying that I think the other side is alive. No, the other side I don't think is alive. That's
Looking-
my point. I'm trying to say that I think the number should be 6.5 in
So
my
if it's
mind.
6.5, the line's 4.5. You got
it's
a
not.
2-point edge on the other
No.
side.
Real quick, guys, I'm
No,
just
it's
going to
not.
go to this Florida-Georgia game really quick. In the last 10 games, they both played Texas A&M. They both played LSU. They both played South Carolina. They both played Auburn. They both, one of them played South Carolina twice.
All right.
They both played Vandy. So these are all matchups that just happened in not even the last month. I look at those and I
But
think
what if the number-
I think you guys should too.
What if the point spread don't add up to you? You still going to do it because of that?
No. It's
The
just
numbers
one.
gotta
It's
make
one
sense.
ingredient
Right.
in the recipe.
Right, of course.
The recipe might have 10 ingredients. That might be one of the 10. That's the pepper.
That's
you know?
exactly it. All right, so there's
We
a
got
lot
the
more.
salt and pepper on the beard here. We got you have
I'm
no.
getting there with you,
You have
man.
no pepper, Scotty.
I got pepper.
I don't see
worry
any
about
pepper.
Hey, I'm working hard to keep that pepper out. All right,
I
guys,
need to get your dye company.
did we do it? We're done with college basketball?
I'm with college basketball.
I don't think there's dye there, though, man. Got those
Listen.
sideburns going. All right. But my girl cut my sideburns. She messed me up, so I now
Really?
finally had to let them come back in here a little bit. Anyways, that's another conversation for another show. What do you got, T? Anything else before we wrap
I
it?
gave him out,
Because
man.
I'm going to give Teddy the last minute. He wants
I'll
to talk.
I'll give him one last one, man. I'm going to go with Clemson. Let me check the current
Hot
line
team,
on this
baby.
one.
Hot team.
Clemson's minus 8.5 and 136. I think Clemson rolls VTech here tonight. I'll lead 8.5 in this one.
Yeah,
And
hot.
I'm definitely going. I'd buy it down to even number. I go to 8, make it even. I don't like games on the hook, so I'd buy it to an even number. I always play an even number.
All right.
So I'll take Clemson.
What's the line on that game?
Minus 8.5.
That's a tough number because VTech is not that bad. They're not a bad team, and that line to me is right where it could be. It could be even a little lower. You might have the right. Oh, you're liking the favorite, right?
I like the favorite.
Yeah,
I play a lot of dogs, but I'm going to fire.
It was 9.5 and went to 8.5, I think.
I'll lay 8 with Clemson.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. We're done with college, guys. We're done with the NBA. I want to give the last segment. Teddy wanted to talk a little golf. We'll chime in quick, and then we'll wrap it up. And, guys, we got a lot of big games coming up. You should be following me like crazy with the winning that we've been doing between our high roller selections, our VIP selections. I'm going to tell you how you can get in and get some big-time winning. I got 2 up there tonight, one in the high roller, one in the VIP, college in one, NBA in the other.
Are you still hot, Scotty? You cooling down yet or no? Still piping?
I'm still hot, baby. 9-2, my last 11 high rollers, over 70%.
Now, how many of those do you release?
One a day. Like a vitamin.
High roller, you release one a day?
One a day, baby.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the VIP, one a day. 64 and 25.
Hey, Miami looked good against North Carolina last night. We talked about that game yesterday.
Yeah, I got trapped on that one.
They looked good.
I lost that game. I admit when I lose. I'm not like these clowns that stick up tickets the next day telling you, "Oh, I had this one." Yep, we did it again, Louis. We picked it. We had it. We got some guys out there that I don't know what the hell they're thinking. I guess they must think, like you said, there must be a lot of morons out there that they're putting tickets up the next day showing results. The day after.
Yeah.
Last night's games today.
I'm betting a big prop bets. I tried to bet the Super Bowl props on the Hard Rock. $100 on some of them, and I see these guys putting tickets up there, $5,000 to win whatever. That's bullshit. That's garbage, man. I couldn't even bet 100.
Listen, I'm not going to name.
If they're taking the bets, they're known losers.
Here, let me tell you guys one thing. I'm not going to name any names.
Yeah, don't.
But I would venture to say
he's carrying a
that
gun.
80% of people on social media selling our product, doing what we do, could not last on this table with us for 5 minutes because they don't know anything about sports. They just don't know anything. They can't talk sports for an hour long. Right. And here's the other thing. Not only do they not know about sports, but we come from a long line of betting. I mean, I know TK lived overseas. Scotty, you've been doing this for, 40 years? TK, what, 30
plus
some years? Myself, 20 years. So, I mean, these guys, they're 25-year-old kids. Yeah, guess what? They're making a lot of money, but they don't know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to betting. They're good at marketing.
The one thing they do
they're
know
good at marketing.
Is the names of the players. That's
they
all
do.
They know.
They do.
They can't put all the rest of the shit together.
They do, but they don't understand the numbers.
I wish Dan was here today. I heard we missed a big rumble in the jungle at the Winnable.
I heard there was a fight at the Winnable party.
I heard, man.
They'd probably want to be fighting me the way I'm talking about half of them right now.
Right. Yeah.
There's a guy on there that I know for a fact isn't even a sports bettor. I've been following him for 4
guys buying my picks on there.
I've been I got great clients on there. But
not clients. Guys that are
reselling
picks on there, buying picks.
So real quick, there's a guy I've been following. He started, I'm not going to mention his name, but he started I started following like 3 or 4 years ago. He would do giveaway videos where he would just walk up to people and he'd be like, "Hey man, can I borrow like $10 for gas?" And the first person that said yes, he would give him like $500. A bunch of people would say no, leave me alone. Now all of a sudden he's a sports bettor on Winnable. Yeah, I love it. But anyway,
all right.
PGA,
Let's be nice, man.
We got the Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
I love this
let me throw it to you on it.
I love this.
Throw it to me, Scotty. But we're going. TK's got picks on this too. It's not just me. You see my green for golf?
I know you guys are hyped up. Calm down. It's all good. Rodney King. Remember Rodney King?
This is one of the best tournaments.
All just get along. Rodney King. Famous words. All right. We got some golf this weekend. My boy Teddy Brooks wants to try to help you guys out. Get you some golf info. TK's going to chime in. I'm clearing that one altogether. Teddy, what's up and what is the tournament this weekend? Teddy?
This is the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, one of the most beautiful, historic, and famous golf courses in the United States.
A lot of celebrities doing this.
A lot of celebrities. So here's what I'm doing. I've been on Siwoo Kim the last couple weeks. I had him last week. He almost got it done. He was leading at one point, very late in the tournament. Congratulations to got her up. That was an amazing comeback he made against Matsuyama. But I got 3 guys I like in this tournament. You This is going to be a windy tournament, they're saying. Obviously, it's on the beach in California. It's going to be high winds. So that definitely gives a little bit of edge to some of these European guys, because in Europe, they play with a lot higher winds than they do here in the States in a lot of events. So I got 3 value picks. Outright winner, Tommy Fleetwood, plus 3,000. Victor Hovland, plus 3,500. And
Slow it down, Teddy. Let him write it down.
All right.
All right. Go
Tommy
ahead.
Fleetwood, plus 3,000. Got that European flair.
You're jacked up today, brother.
I don't
you
know
go.
what's in that drink over there.
It's
Yeah.
just green
Green
tea
tea.
from the Asian place
I think
next
they
door.
put something in there.
But they
other
put
than-
some
Ben, what the hell did you drop in there?
Red
He went-
Bull.
It's just green tea, I
He
promise
is
you.
so jacked up, I can't keep up with him. Go
Red
ahead.
Bull.
Sorry about that. Tommy Fleetwood, plus 3,000
Yep.
next.
Another European golfer,
Ooh, it's
Victor Hovland, plus 3,500.
All right.
And then an American golfer that has a European style to his way of play, and that's Russell Henry, plus 3,500. So, guys, look for the Euros to potentially be on the top of this leaderboard here because of the weather conditions.
All right.
Man, Teddy,
Hold
man,
on.
we're like.
Can I throw it
Go
to you?
ahead, throw it. Woo.
You guys don't
Are we
like.
opposite or same?
I'll tell you, Vern.
Okay.
All right. T, you agree at any of those picks?
I'm definitely agreeing with them there. You got to understand this golf course. They play, 3 courses, right? You got Spyglass, you got them all out there.
All of a sudden, you became a golf capper? I don't get it.
I just like watching. It gives me something to do on Sundays. I watch the golf, and I've been watching it for years. I know some of these players have been following them pretty good.
Let's go.
I'm with you, Russell Henley. I got him plus 3,000. I like him there. I'm gonna throw Justin Rose in there, plus 2,800.
Another
Slow
Euro.
it down. So
Another Euro. There you go.
And a guy I had last week, I should have had him in the top 20. Victor Hovland, plus 3,000.
So we have 2 of the 3 same picks.
Yep.
Look at that, guys. 2 of the 3 same. Sprinkle some money. Listen, these are long shot outright winner picks. Don't go heavy on these things. But me and TK just gave out 3 each, and we matched on 2 of the 3. So I would definitely keep that in mind and take that into consideration.
All right, guys. Great show. We touch base on everything. Football's done, college hoops, NBA, some golf. Pretty soon TK's going to be breaking my nuts to do NASCAR.
I got NASCAR this week, man.
I don't want to hear about it, T.
Ryan Blaney.
All right, is that it?
Ryan Blaney. I like him
All
to
right.
win.
Can we call it a day?
Yeah, it's the
Ben's-
biggest race in NASCAR.
Ben's going to take
Daytona
you.
500.
He's looking to grab a sword and come at you. All right. Guys, we appreciate you following us because we know you got a lot going on in your world. And we are here each and every week at this place right here in Boca, the one and only Podcast Junkie Studios. They are sponsoring our show, man. Ben Castro took the bull by the horns and said, Scotty M, TK, and Teddy, I'm riding you. So he's here doing a great job, and his crew each and every week making this show happen. All right, I'm going to start with my boy TK. You probably already know where to find them, but T, besides finding me and you at 5:30 on Instagram, where can the people find you each and every day?
Well, the best place to find me each and every day is on Instagram at TK Wins. I got a lot of offers up there. Put a lot of stories up there. I got a huge 5-star unit going here tonight. It's the first one of the year.
What's
You
the
know, so check it
matchup?
out.
What's the matchup, if you don't mind?
Tennessee, Mississippi State.
All right.
Huge matchup.
5
stars.
units.
5 units. I only had 3 of them last year. I think 5 units is my first one of the year.
Okay.
Big 5-star unit tonight. Check it out. Go to at TK Wins, click my bio, go to the links, get this big matchup here tonight.
All right. Thank you, T, for being with us once again. The great TK, Tommy the Hitman King. Well, speaking of great, can't say any more about this man. TB, my guy. Teddy Brooks, Sports Profits. Where can they find you?
Yep, just go to my Instagram, baby. The_profits_pick. No S after pick. Look for the blue check mark, and we'll be posting there. My phone
Look
just
at
fell.
him. He's
We'll be
checked.
posting there all day, every day.
Teddy, what's going down today,
I had
brother?
to listen. I had to make some clip-worthy material today, guys.
All right.
Okay, so I wanted to give a little extra boost. Zach, by the way, Sean Perry is not the best. I didn't want to name any names. The guy's a clown.
Perry.
He doesn't know how to win. He scams his clients.
All
He's
right.
a piece of shit.
All right. Teddy Brooks is saying all this stuff. Why is Teddy throwing us under the bus with this
He's
shit?
fired. He's fired
No,
up. today. He's got a
Sean.
good
You know
night's
what?
sleep.
Zach had to throw a name out there, so I had to call it out. You know what?
Zach's
When I have multiple people calling my company saying that they paid him and then he just disappeared and didn't
so
answer
they don't wanna
phones.
pay you because
Yeah, of course. I'm going to fucking say it. Yeah, this is
right.
ridiculous. The guy
right,
guy
Teddy.
gets paid by people and doesn't provide them service.
All right.
Sorry.
I'll say it one more time. The great Teddy Brooks, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us, Teddy. You're the man. All right. I love when he lets it loose, baby, because he tells it the way it is. You know, whether you like it or you don't like it, you gotta respect it. Teddy Brooks, he's been around 20 years. I think he could say what he wants to say. Guys, listen, We love doing the show. This is the one and only Get the Edge Sports Podcast. And again, if you want to get in on winning, all right, I'm not here to toot the horn. The horn is doing its own tooting. 9-2 on my last 11 high roller selections. Think about this now. I'm going back 3 months, since a little before college basketball started, hitting over 70+% on all my picks that I've put out on the high roller. I've got one going tonight, okay? One game. If you want to jump in, all you got to do is just go on Instagram, and I got another VIP selection going tonight as well. $15, probably the best value you can get for the type of winning. I'm 64-25 on my last 89. This is not like 8 or 9 games, 89 games. These guys could tell you anything they want to tell you. It's all up there, and it's all shown. If you're unwinnable, you're seeing it firsthand. And I've got a VIP pick tonight in the NBA on the game between Detroit and Toronto. Boom. And I also have a high roller selection in college basketball. South Florida, Wichita State game. Oh, yeah. I like that, too. Check it out, SM Sports Picks. You see it right there on the screen? I got to get my fingers in the right spot. There it is, right there, guys. All you got to do, SM Sports Picks on Instagram. Click on my videos. Check it all out. And we'll be back here next week, 12 o'clock. Right, Ben? 12 o'clock Eastern. Wednesday for the next version of the Get the Edge Sports Podcast. We are on all podcast forums. Check it out. Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Just put the search word in, Get the Edge Sports Podcast. Tell your friends. Tell you whoever you got to tell. Let's build this audience up, and let's go.
Real quick.
Yes.
Zach keeps asking if the Yankees can go all the way, and he's begging us to answer that question. I'm going to tell you this one thing, Zach. I'm not answering that yet. It is way too early to talk about who's going to be going to the World Series next October.
I think he's pushing your buttons today, baby. I think Zach's, he's got a hair on you. He's got a hair on you today. Zach, what's going on? Why Teddy only?
That was the
Why
first.
is he coming at you only?
That was the first thing he asked me, like at the
You
very
or
beginning.
everyone?
No, everyone.
Oh, okay.
At the very beginning of the show.
Okay.
So
Well, baseball's coming, man. And Teddy, if we're in the running on Sunday, meet me up. We'll watch the final.
There you go.
4th round in the golf.
there you go. I actually might play Sunday morning. We'll see though.
All right, guys. Great show. See you guys back here next week. Let's go. Ba-boom. A lot of crackling. Crackling rose guitar humming.
I think that's when the
What is that crackling?